Okay, so it's 1 a.m. at the Indian Institute of Innovation, and there's this palpable, heavy silence hanging over the whole place. Down on the ground floor of the boys' hostel, only 107 still has its lights on. Inside sits Ravi. He's a highly anxious fourth-year engineering student, completely alone, just surrounded by empty coffee mugs and all these complex formulas scribbled on his whiteboard. He is desperately prepping for an upcoming placement interview because, well, he was just recently rejected by this massive tech company called Hypatisa Technologies. He's stressed out, he's totally exhausted, and outside his window, nothing but pitch-black darkness.
But then, the silence just breaks. Thack. A sudden, incredibly short noise pierces that quiet hallway right outside his door. Now, Ravi's reaction is exactly what any of us would do. He rationalizes it. He totally dismisses the noise at first. I mean, hostel corridors are noisy, right? He figures it's just a drunk student wandering around or maybe somebody stumbling their way down to the common bathroom. But here's the thing. The sounds don't stop.
Section 2. Blood and the First Zombie. Things go from everyday mundane to totally menacing in seconds. Ravi starts hearing this strange, low growling sound echoing down the hall. It honestly doesn't even sound human. It's more like an animal prowling the empty corridor. So he slowly opens his door and looks down. There's this thin, dark line right on the floor. It traces a path past his door, heading straight into the common bathroom toward the stairs. At first glance, you'd probably just think a pipe burst, but as Ravi looks closer, his stomach drops. It's not water. It is a thick, dark trail of fresh blood.
So Ravi cautiously follows this trail into the common bathroom, and the sight waiting for him is just unimaginable. Think about this stark contrast. On one hand, you have Virat. This is Ravi's trusted friend, his normal, everyday cricket buddy. But the reality in that bathroom right now, Virat has become an absolute monster. His face is completely soaked in blood, and he is brutally tearing into the neck of Amit, a first-year student. When Ravi takes a step forward to help, Virat turns. He growls, moving toward Ravi in this unnatural, horrific, jerky way.
Section 3. Terror in Room 107.
Pure panic takes over. Ravi just books it back to room 107 as fast as humanly possible. He slams the door, frantically locking it from the inside, chest heaving. He has absolutely no idea what he just witnessed, but he knows for sure his best friend has turned into something lethal. Suddenly his phone lights up. Ravi checks his hostel WhatsApp group, and guys, it is absolute chaos. Over 500 frantic messages are just flooding in. Bro, lock the room. Don't open the door. People in college have gone mad. They are biting each other. And cutting through all that panic, this terrifying rumor emerges in the chat. Apparently, during the pre-placement party earlier that day, the college toppers drank some kind of mysterious serum. And now, they are attacking everyone, killing them, and turning them into whatever they've become.
Now watch how claustrophobic this nightmare gets. Literally, right as Ravi is reading these messages, the campus power dies. Total darkness. The network signal vanishes. The only light left in room 107 is this faint, eerie blue glow coming off his laptop screen. And right in that blue light, Ravi sees a shadow slide under his door. Someone or something is standing right outside.
At first, there's just one knock. Ravi is trembling, and he calls out, "Who is it?" No answer. Then 3 deliberate and credibly loud knocks. Thack, thack, thack. It's aggressive, right? It's the sound of fading patience. Ravi slowly backs away, fumbling to turn on his phone's flashlight with shaking hands. Then the door handle begins to jiggle, left, right, left, right. Then it violently shakes. That heavy wooden door literally begins to crack under the immense pressure.
And then, dead silence. 10 seconds pass. 20 seconds. Nothing. Ravi creeps toward the door, hoping against hope that whoever it was just gave up and walked away. But right as he exhales, bam! The door completely shatters inward, sending wooden splinters everywhere. Standing right there in the doorway, breathing heavily, glaring with these furious, inhuman eyes, is Virat.
Section 4. Last breath in the library.
Virat lunges at him, but Ravi's survival instincts kick in. He grabs a heavy wooden chair from his desk, smashes it right over Virat's head, and just escapes the room. He sprints out of the hostel and into the sprawling, pitch-black campus, desperately making a run for the main gates. But the nightmare is way bigger than room 107. When Ravi hits the central courtyard, he just freezes. Over 100 infected students are stumbling around out there in a massive horde. Their clothes are completely torn, bodies covered in bite marks. In the dark, their eyes are glowing with this chilling, dead white light, faces smeared with blood. And the second Ravi steps out, they all turn toward him.
Cut off from the main gates, Ravi bolts straight into the college library and dives behind a tall bookshelf. He waits there in the pitch black. The infected slowly shamble into the library, searching for him. For a terrifying minute, Ravi holds his breath. The footsteps actually start to fade. He thinks, just maybe he's safe. But then, a single drop of blood falls from the shelf above, landing squarely on his cheek. Ravi slowly looks up. Perched right on top of the bookshelf is Virat. Virat pounces, the horde swarms in, and Ravi's screams echo through the whole library. When Ravi finally opens his eyes again, they are glowing dead white. He is one of them.
Section 5. Indian Institute of Zombies.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Take a breath. I know exactly what you're thinking. Who is going to stop the zombie attack? Does the military get involved? What happens next in this crazy lore? Well, let's break the fourth wall for just a second here, because this is the real twist of our explainer today.
What I just guided you through wasn't some true crime report, and it definitely wasn't just a random internet ghost story. It's actually the brilliantly funny and terrifying premise of a brand new story. Remember that wild WhatsApp rumor? The one where the nerdy college toppers mistook a deadly zombie serum for a fancy welcome drink at their pre-placement party? That hilariously chaotic catalyst is exactly what sets off this entire madness.
Because guess what? All of this is actually the plot of an upcoming, highly anticipated movie. We are talking about IIZ, Indian Institute of Zombies. It's a horror comedy that promises to deliver some really intense scares right alongside massive laughs as the surviving students try to stop their infected friends. And just look at the pedigree here. It's written by the incredibly talented creators behind massive hits like Dindora, Taza Kabur, and Farzi. So you know you can absolutely expect top-tier fun and chaos. And the absolute most important detail? It drops in theaters on May 15th.
So, the ultimate question for you is, are you ready to survive the laughs and the scares on May 15th? We took you on a seriously terrifying journey today through the visual cues of this amazing narrative. But to see how Ravi, Virat, and the rest of the campus actually deal with this hilarious zombie apocalypse, you've got to experience the whole shebang yourself. Will they cure the virus, or is the entire country going to become an institute of zombies? Grab your friends, double-check those hostel doors, and get ready for IIZ. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.
Follow and subscribe for the next tech part. Hit that subscribe button and follow us now.